aquarium water turns green? Here's how to fix it in just days. It's time to take action and make repairs if the water inside your aquarium is becoming more and more green. At times, a liquid that was first clear transforms into hazy green water that is so dark for your fish to be seen. Although it's a prevalent issue, there are several ways to fix it. This video can solve the puzzle of why the water in your fish tank is green and assist you in cleaning your aquarium if you're wondering why. I'm going to cover all you need to know regarding green aquarium water today, which includes its causes and, most importantly, how to fix it permanently. Before diving into this, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the ring to be the first to see the next more exciting videos like this. Let's start with the green water aquarium. Have you noticed the green cloud becoming thicker and heavier in your aquarium? It is composed of millions of microscopic algae particles known as phytoplankton. An abrupt increase in the number of suspended algae, or phytoplankton, results in green water outbreaks. Green water algae float around the tank and multiply by the billions in a short period. That is something described as bloom, in contrast to other algae species that grow on the glass or other items in the aquarium. They usually don't hurt you, your fish, or any other aquarium animals, but they look bad and in extreme situations can block plant light. Amazingly, some phytoplankton are advantageous. Freshwater breeders raise phytoplankton identified as infusoria to feed the small fry of specific species, while many enthusiasts of saltwater reefs develop or acquire phytoplankton cultures expressly to feed their corals. However, the majority of aquarists believe that these algae should be eliminated or discouraged quickly. Top causes of aquarium water green. 1. Phytoplankton agglomeration. Phytoplankton are microscopic and quite small. Your unaided sight is incapable of perceiving them. A microscope is required to see individual phytoplankton. You first see those phytoplankton in the tank where they aggregate in a huge group. Such phytoplankton will give your aquarium a faint hazy green hue when their number is low. However, as they multiply, the water will become a green cloudy mess. If you don't take action, the algae bloom may get so severe that it completely complicates your aquarium. 2. Excessive light. The cause of why your aquarium water continues turning green might be due to an excess of light. The number of people who leave their aquarium lights on all the time also do wrong, as most tanks require 8 to 12 hours of light each day. Having a light that is too powerful for your aquarium is another major problem. For instance, there are grow lights which put in on fake plant aquariums. Hence, simply lowering the light level in your aquarium will be sufficient to prevent the green water from developing. For this reason, setting up your fish tank far from direct sunlight is best. If it doesn't work, you still have another choice. Keep the curtains bolted. 3. Imbalanced nutrients. It is a balancing act to dose a planted tank. The right nutrient amount keeps your plants looking best and happy. However, all it needs to mess up your tank is an excess of one nutrient and not enough of another. You understand that algae also make use of these nutrients in addition to your plants. Reasonable, huh? After all, algae are a plant type. Thus, you may unintentionally be promoting the greening of your water by using an excessive or insufficient nutrient amount. Before adding nutrients to your tank, you should check the conditions of your water. Take action to not just reduce the observed irregularities, such as elevated CO2 or phosphate levels, but also to ensure that they don't repeat. 4. The aquarium is not maintained well. Regular care is a crucial aspect of maintaining an aquarium, whether you like it or not. In reality, by following a regular maintenance schedule, most of the issues that newcomers encounter may be resolved. Do fish suffer harm from green water? The sudden greenness of the water, for the most part, doesn't mean that any of your plants or fish will die. The fish in the murky water will cheerfully swim on. After all, it's quite likely that you have witnessed creatures in the wild, in a lake or pond for example, living in dirty water. Nevertheless, severe cases may block light, which is harmful to both plants and animals. What's even more troubling is that an algal bloom often indicates a problem that may worsen over time. For instance, you may notice that the water in your tank is becoming greener if you have a lot of fish in it. The overpopulation will cause harm even though the plankton won't harm itself. Fixing the green water issue. You must first determine the cause of your green water before you can take action to remove it. In certain cases, several variables may influence the problem and its potential solutions. 1. Put on a UV sterilizer. To immediately eliminate your green water, an ultraviolet UV sterilizer might be useful. In only a few days, the water may appear cleaner thanks to the UV chamber's ability to remove algae as it passes through it. This solves the problem temporarily but leaves the root cause unaddressed. 2. Cut light. Try using a lower wattage bulb and limit the amount of time you spend using your tank light to 8 or 10 hours a day. Move your tank to an area with less natural light if it is near a window to see if it helps. 3. Water polishing pad. Your filter is incapable of trapping the tiny phytoplankton that causes your water to become green. The little suckers are always getting through. You may have dazzling crystal clear water inside your aquarium by using a polishing pad to filter out even the smallest particles. As you would have predicted, that makes a polishing pad the ideal tool for getting rid of the green tint within your aquarium's water. 4. Water flea, Daphnia. This little creature will gladly consume the phytoplankton that is causing the green water. Purchase them either at your local fish market or online. Even the murkiest green water is easily penetrated by 100 Daphnia. It's inexpensive, natural, and efficient. You should add Daphnia to the aquarium. Your fish will like it as well. Daphnia is a delicious treat for many fish, including tetra and beta. You must identify correctly your aquarium green water as phytoplankton, since other kinds of algae are not consumed by Daphnia. 5. Chemical treatment. The use of chemicals is the green water option that function rather nicely. The issue lies in the fact that the contents of one tank will differ significantly from others. You never know how these things will affect the tank with a diversity of critters, fish, and available plants, not to mention the various aquarium equipment. In a few cases, beginners sometimes overdose on these chemical items in their haste to get clear of their green water. Furthermore, this creates more issues than it fixes. 6. Correct water imbalances. Levels of phosphate and nitrate, which can promote the growth of algae, can be found by testing your water. Your levels will rise if your aquarium has an excessive number of fish. This water imbalance can be resolved by decreasing the number of fish inside your aquarium or moving them to a larger one. 7. Clean up your tank. Green water and algae can be prevented with routine tank cleaning and maintenance. To ensure you remember these crucial tasks, replace at least 20% of the water in your tank each week. A smaller tank may just need 10%. You may also create a calendar reminder for yourself. Schedule routine thorough cleanings as well. You can thoroughly clean your aquarium in as little as 1 hour, so be sure to plan them accordingly. 8. Modify the filtration. Remember to include the due dates for filter changes on your calendar as well. The system will perform best by changing your tank's filters regularly. This can even lengthen the life of your filtration system. Quick recap: it will be quite difficult to identify the source of your green aquarium water if you are not doing the simple things like upkeep. There's always time to get started. Here are a few quick tips that will help you to get rid of the toxic aquarium green water. Perform regular water changes. Clean and replace your filter as it removes and traps aquarium phytoplankton. Make sure you have a couple on hand and swap them out as they clog. Use an aquarium test kit to check your water quality. Use an ultraviolet sterilizer to get rid of green aquarium water. Clean your gravel using a good gravel vacuum. Get rid of uneaten fish food. Make sure that your aquarium is not overstocked. Chemical treatment of your green water should be used as a last resort. Buy a good aquarium timer for your tank that will automatically turn lights on and off. Regularly check phosphate and nitrate levels to maintain the aquarium's water balance. Your aquarium shouldn't have green water issues anymore because you understand what it is, the reason for it, and how to deal with it. How did you clear your aquarium's green water? Tell me in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell button if you enjoyed this video to get notifications when new ones are added. All for today. Thank you.